Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole if you're new, and we are finally working on our Halloween boo baskets, but super affordable based on all of my clearance finds. So today I'm gonna go through, I have 2 kids boo baskets and 2 teen ones that I'm working on, and every single one of these is going to be around $5 or less. That is the budget, that is the goal budget for these this year. So let's just go ahead and get into each gift and what I am including in these. And I'll kind of give you the totals that I have for each gift. And then at the very end of the video, when we're all done, I'll give you the total amount saved. So let's go ahead and see what we can put together. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and start with our teen girl Halloween basket. Now first, if you remember in my little mini short that I did for my Halloween 90% off clearance haul, a bunch of that stuff is going to be included if you did not see that. So for teen girl, I'm gonna add one of these like tabletop decor items just because I think that they are so cute and she would like to put this in her room. These I got from Walmart on their Halloween clearance last year from their line. Original price $5, so 90% off. I only paid 50 cents for each one of these. You'll see a couple of these throughout today. And then a few of the Halloween makeup items that I'm going to include also from Walmart last year. I'm gonna do the temporary tattoo and eyeliner kit from Walmart. This was $2.98 last year, so I paid 29 cents for that. I'm also going to include the Moon Goddess version with the jewels as well, just in case she wants to include that on one of her costumes. $4.98, so I paid 49 cents. And then I also was able to grab a couple of the rainbow glitter palettes. $5.44, so I paid 54 cents for that one. And then a couple of nail items. These are also both from Walmart clearance, but they're actually technically from Walmart Christmas clearance, which I also got 90% off. But I thought these shades of candy would be kind of fitting for Halloween as well, because Halloween and candy. So original price during the holidays was $3, so I paid 30 cents. I also paid 30 cents for the 3-in-1 nail. Oh, I'm sorry, I paid 75% off for this one. I had a little sticker here that I marked. Walmart 75% off from their Christmas line. This is the 3-in-1 nail art pens. So there's black glitter and gold glitter. Thought that would be kind of cute for Halloween as well. And then lastly, from Walmart's Halloween specific line, these were last year, their Halloween jack-o'-lantern cups. This is the 26-ounce tumbler, and I'm gonna give her the purple Halloween bowl. So each of these I was able to get for 90% off. So they were 50 cents original price each one, and I paid 5 cents for each of these. So there's 10 cents worth of, what would you call it, kitchenware? And then from CVS clearance, this is the L'Oreal Colorista hair dye. Now this is the semi-permanent color. I'm gonna give her this indigo color. She doesn't have to use this for Halloween if she wants, but I know that she likes to dye her hair. So for this girl specifically, I am gonna include one of these. Fun for Halloween if you want it, but doesn't have to be, which is kind of nice. This I found on CVS clearance for 75% off. Now, when I do go and do my in-store CVS finds, I do add those to my shorts. If you follow those, you would have seen this probably a few months back. So 75% off. Original price on this is $13.99 for this box. That came down to $3.49. And then I had a CVS coupon, like for dollars off your transaction, that they had sent me in my email. And I ended up paying $1.49 for this box, down from $13.99. I think that is pretty great savings there. And then I always like to include a couple of snacks if I can in these, especially for the teenagers. So I'm gonna do 1 bag of these Big's ranch flavored seeds. These I found at my local discount store for 87 cents on a flash sale. And then these Dove, I did include these in my most recent Walmart clearance haul, I believe. If you've already seen that, then you've seen these bags of Dove Promises. These are the milk chocolate caramels, the 6.74 ounce bags. These at Walmart are original price $5.46. They marked them down twice and I ended up getting them for $1. So I'll include that for her. So everything I just showed you included in Teen Girl Gift, I paid $5.58 for. Original retail value on all of this was $44.52. So we'll put this aside and get that ready to wrap up. Next, we'll move on to our Teen Boys Gift. Now this one is going to be much more simple. I'm not going to include any of the Halloween 90% off makeup items in this one because I don't think it'll be of as much of use to him, but I am going to include the same kind of kitchenware, the 26 ounce jack-o'-lantern tumbler, and I'm going to give him the black version of the Halloween bowl, the clearance ones that I got for 5 cents each at Walmart Halloween last year. And then I also am going to include a couple of those snacks that I just showed you. For him, I'll do 2 bags of the Biggs Ranch Seeds, the 87 cents each bags. And instead of the Dove milk chocolate caramels, I'm actually going to give him the Tony's Tiny chocolate caramels, also from my most recent Walmart clearance haul. Original price on this bag is $5.97 and I only paid, they marked it down twice. So I only paid 25 cents for this whole bag. This is the 4.44 ounce bag. So I thought that that'd be really fun because it has so many different flavors and kinds in there to try. And then for one kind of substantial item that I'm gonna add for him, I am going to do one of my Bath and Body Works men's body sprays, and that's mainly because I know this is something more practical and that he would get more use out of because teen boy wears body sprays. So this is the 3.7 ounce bottle that I got as part of my Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale haul. If you did watch that, these ones are original price $16.95 and I got them when they hit $4.95 during that specific sale. And this one is in the scent First Sight. This was one of my favorite scents of that sale. It smelled so good. So I hope he'll get use out of this and hopefully like it because I love that scent. So I know that this basket is much more simple, but out of pocket, what I paid for all of these items is $7.04, mainly attributing to the Bath and Body Works spray. Original price $28.23 for everything included. So still closer to $5 in total, which not bad. I'm happy with that because it is a simple basket, but at least I was able to fill it with things that I think he'll actually use and like. Now, last, I have 2 small girls Halloween Boo baskets. Each of these girls is around 7-8 years old. So because they're around the same age, I'm just going to include the exact same items for each. So I'll just open up one of these bags and go through. But for both of them, I'm also going to add the Eek little cute glittery, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this is a glittery pink pumpkin. Remember, I got these 90% off, so 50 cents each. Each one will go in these 2 girls' gifts. And then to go with that, they also had at Walmart these Eek Halloween straws last year. These during Halloween were original price $1, so I paid 10 cents. So each girl will get a straw as well as a Halloween wand. These were original price 98 cents. So I paid 9 cents, even if they aren't going to be an angel for Halloween or something that requires a wand. It's still fun to have and play with, I think, for them. It's a little cute glittery silver one. And for 9 cents, you can't beat that. And I also did want to include some Halloween makeup items for each of the girls as well. So I'm going to do the same 3 items. This one, I'm going to do the Butterfly Fairy Kit. I thought this was super cute because I know that little girls love having their faces painted, so this would be cute even if they didn't use it for Halloween itself. This comes with jewels, so $6.98. I ended up paying 69 cents for each of these at 90% off. And then just like in Teen Girls, I am gonna add the glitter set, and I'm gonna do this face paint crayon set. So for these, especially for this one, because this is fluorescent makeup sticks. These ones are a little older, so I will have their parents help them with these, but I paid 36 cents for this set. Original price $3.64. Again, $5.44 original price for the glitter set. I paid 54 cents. And each of them will also get a Halloween glow eye mask. They had a ton of these after Halloween on clearance, 90% off last year, so I grabbed a ton. These were original price 98 cents, so I paid 9 cents. I believe I have this pink crown one, and then I'll add a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin one in the other girls set, just to switch it up a bit. And then of course, because I had so much of these, the jack-o'-lantern cups, and I'll add a purple Halloween bowl for her as well, for each of these girls. 5 cents for each of these. And then to kind of hold and carry everything, Walmart's Halloween bags that they had last year were these cat felt designs. Original price $3.98, so I paid 39 cents for each of these bags. I was able to get a ton of them because I'm going to use a bunch for my son's Halloween class party bags that I'm working on this year. I'll have a short out about that as well. So I'm gonna use this to kind of build and throw everything into. It's still gonna turn out super cute. So for each of these girls with the exact same items in it, because mostly everything I got 90% off, I only paid out of pocket $2.86 for everything that I just showed you here. And original price around everything was almost $30, $29 even. So for the small girls gifts, under $3 for everything. Because it's such a low price, I am going to consider adding in some candy. I'm unsure of that yet, just because I know that the girls get so much candy already for Halloween as it is, and I don't want to overload. So I'm just gonna think about that as I get ready to wrap these, and I'll add that price in the end if we end up doing it at all. All right, so that is all of the finds. Now let's go ahead and jump into getting these wrapped up. Okay, now so far for the two girls' gifts, I went ahead and sort of piled everything into this felt bag. Now, you can see there's quite a bit stuffed into there, but it all fits nicely. So I just have some of my cellophane bags that I get off of Amazon. I threw one in there, and I'll tie a bow at the top of this. Now for my ribbon, I did find that I have this from Walmart last year. This was on Walmart's fall line, their harvest ribbon, and I got it for 90% off, so I only paid 49 cents for this whole roll. I actually won't need too much of it, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this and just make up like a simple bow to put on the top of the cats here, and then call those done. For the teen bags, since I'm not using those cute little felt bags because they're more for kids, I am going to use just these regular, so these are just regular white tray boxes that I have just in my sort of box stash. These actually came with fuzzy socks, a whole set of fuzzy socks in them. So I just have them left over just sitting there. So I decided to use these and then wrap them up to give them a little bit of Halloween vibes. Now for that wrapping, I also found in my ribbon stash these loot bags that you can get from Dollar Tree, the 20-piece ones for $1.25. Now I had bought these last year and used some of them for, I believe, my son's party Halloween bags last year, and it just has just these little random patterns on it. So what I did is I cut them open just so that they would lay flat, and then used it as wrapping for these white boxes here, so that they're just not plain white and they give us a little bit of Halloween on them for the teens. So I have this one already wrapped and done. It took me literally like 2 minutes. And I'll go ahead and do the same for this one, and we'll start piling on the stuff in here. But I think these look super cute as is. All right, everyone, that is it for this year's budget Halloween Boo Baskets. Let me know what you think of them. Check out the final looks here. Now for both of the teen baskets, teen girl, I ended up paying out of pocket $5.58. Now compared to original retail value, that is 88% savings here. I think it turned out super cute, especially for the budget price we were able to achieve on this one. And for teen boy, when we paid $7.04 out of pocket, now compared to original retail value on this one, that is 76% savings. Even though his is a little more simplistic, I still think that it's practical, but a little bit fun. So I'm happy with how that turned out as well. And for both of the little girls' little cute cat felt baskets, even though we only paid under $5 for each of these, we were able to get 90% savings compared to the original retail value. Plus they turned out so cute. I'm so happy with how we were able to stick to our budgets on these, and that is why I shop the way that I do. If you like this one, make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video because that would really help out my channel. If you want to see more of my budget DIY gifts or how I'm getting these deals in the stores along with my clearance hauls, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss these videos when they come out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.